Hey guys, welcome back. I know it's been a long time since I've done a video for mental health. I'm sorry. Okay, so the interesting thing is this is the final week of May, and May is Mental Health Awareness Month. So I'm going to make sure I answer a question for you guys every single day of this week, because we're actually counting down to a very special announcement that I have for you on Friday, May 31st. So count down with me and I'll answer questions for you in regards to mental health. So fair share, right? Works for both of us. Alright, so the first question I wanted to answer today was, what are some signs? Like, how would I know that I need to actually start to seek out some help? So to answer that question, I want to start with what I do as a counselor is I rule out any medical concerns. So I will make sure that you go see a doctor, a physical health doctor, a nurse practitioner, someone who can rule out and make sure that there's nothing medical going on, and that there's like anything medical that may be causing some mental or psychological stuff, right? So rule that out. If we realize that's not it, I'm good there, what else? Help me figure out what's going on. So there are a few areas that most counselors will look at to kind of assess and figure out which direction we should go in terms of figuring out what's going on with you. So the first thing I'm gonna look at is, how are you eating? Oh, I know, it's a basic question. You're like, what? Like, what does that have to do? It has a lot to do with everything. So I want to ask you, how many times are you eating? Or how often are you eating, rather? If you tell me, well, I'm only eating 1 time a day. So I'm going to ask you, is that normal for you? And you're like, no, I normally eat 3 times a day. I don't know what's going on. Like the last few weeks, I just been eating once a day. I haven't really been hungry. Boom. Now we got something. That's one sign. The next thing I'm going to ask you, how are you sleeping? If you're telling me, well, I normally sleep 8 hours a day. Sorry, I live near an airport. Or I normally sleep 6 hours a day. But now, I might sleep for an hour, but I'm up the rest of the time. Like, and I can't go back to sleep. Boom, that's another sign. So now we have appetite and sleep patterns, right? Next, I'm going to ask you your mood. Have you noticed any significant mood changes? Are you typically happy-go-lucky or more relaxed and chill, and now all of a sudden you're very irritable, or you're just sad all of a sudden, or you could just like break out into like, or burst out into crying spells for some random crazy reason, or no reason at all? So we're gonna look at that, like your mood, right? And then also I'm gonna ask you, what are some things that you traditionally or typically enjoy doing? And you might say, well, I like to go to the gym, or I like to hang out with my friends after work, a few times a week, or I usually take my children to the park, or whatever, right? So we're gonna look at those dynamics, and if you tell me that, well, the last few weeks I haven't been doing any of that, I just come home and I go to sleep. I don't want to deal with anybody. I don't even like to be with my friends anymore. So we look at those four dynamics: your appetite, your sleep patterns, your mood changes, and if there's any loss of interest in your typical normal activities. If you notice any significant change in those areas, and it's nothing medical related, then boom, there you go. Now you know that you might need to go seek out help from a mental health counselor to rule out or figure out what's going on. Now from there, we can help you figure out, okay, what triggered that? What's going on? What has happened? Did you just have a divorce? Did you just move to a new location? Did you just get a new job? Did you just have a new baby? Like, there could be so many things that could trigger that. But before you even get to that point, you want to figure out what is going on with me that's different. What has changed drastically about me? It could be just in 1 week, you just notice something's not right. But if you notice within like 2 to 3 weeks, you're just not your normal self, definitely don't sit on that. Go seek out some help. So I hope that helps you guys, and make sure you send me your more questions in the DM. I will select another question tomorrow to answer for day 4 as we count down to Friday. I'm so excited, y'all have no idea. Okay. All right, so I'll see you guys soon. Well, I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good evening.